Hey everybody, Dr. Eric Herman, the Guru Chiropractor, and also official team ring dinger doctor of the Northeast of the US of A. Back again with another new patient and a new video. This is Ranjan. How you doing, sir?
Good.
Welcome, welcome. He's not too far away. You're coming from East Windsor. What's that, like, I don't know, 45 minutes?
That's right.
South?
That's right.
Is that
Yep.
south? Yes, near Princeton. Near Princeton.
Area.
Princeton's like the big, close.
University.
Yeah, right there. IT guy, so he spends a lot of time on the computer sitting, and he's had some chiropractic before, but it didn't really resolve his problem. It kind of just eased it up, but it keeps coming back, right?
That's right.
And the main problem is lower back pain and left side sciatica,
That's
right?
That's
And it's been going on for about a year.
about a year.
What'd you say? Oh, you helped your sister move,
That's right.
and you just moved some boxes and cleaned the bathroom,
That's right.
and you didn't really feel anything
Right.
at the time.
Correct.
And then what? You went to bed and woke up the next morning and you couldn't move,
I couldn't move.
and it was all locked up in your
That's
back.
right.
So you've been trying. You've gone to some chiropractors, and you've gotten relief. It's kind of like episodic. Like you get a
Right.
big episode, it gets really severe.
Right.
You've gone to some traditional chiropractors, had a handful of visits.
Correct.
It calms down, but it doesn't completely go away.
Correct.
And then you stop visits for a while,
Right.
and then you come back. You go back when
Right.
when you have another episode,
That's
right?
that is what was happening so far. Yes.
Previously, right?
Previously.
Now, right now, you're not having. Are you having a big episode right now? Would you say it's pretty flared up compared?
Kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. You told me. Right then when we were talking, it was a 3 out of 10.
Yes.
But on the average, since it's been flared up, it's about a 4 or 5. So
That's
it's like
right.
a moderate pain.
Right.
And with a lot of sitting and you push your body too much, it can flare up to about an 8 at the
Correct.
maximum,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And it's pretty constant. It never goes away. The intensity goes up and down,
Up and down.
but it's always there to some extent.
That's right. It
Same-
reminds me of the pain. Yes.
Yeah, and it reminds you of the pain. And same thing with the leg. You got pain from here shooting into your left glute,
Correct.
into your left hamstring, and then it stops. It doesn't go below the knee, right? All right. And you haven't had any diagnostics yet. You haven't had any X-rays or MRIs.
None so far.
But we're suspecting it's definitely a pinched nerve. But we're suspecting it's a bulging disc or a herniated disc. But we can't say for sure
Okay.
without an X-ray. Either way, the ring dinger can help that, even if it's not a bulging disc and it's just a jammed up joint that's pinching on the nerve. Either way, so I don't need to have MRI results to necessarily treat patients. It's helpful if you have them, but it's not necessary. I've helped so many people who have probably had herniated or bulging discs without any confirmation. We just do the treatment anyway. It can't hurt. It can only help or do nothing.
Right.
And so we help a lot of people anyway, so it's good. I'm talking too much. Today I decided I want to do the exam on film. Every once in a while I like to showcase my exams as well as the treatments. He said he's okay with that.
Yeah.
So we're going to roll right into the exam first, and then as long as everything pans out, we're going to roll right into the adjustment. Okay? So the first thing I want to do, even though you don't really have too many complaints up there. Oh, I'm sorry, you do. One other thing is you have some right shoulder blade pain, right? Only flares up for long periods of sitting, right?
Correct.
Then it starts bothering you there.
Yes.
All right, so
It
we're
will
gonna.
be there, and once I sleep it off,
It
that
goes
is the-
back
it
away.
goes back.
So that's not your major issue. The major is the sciatica
Yes,
down
yes,
below.
yes.
But while you're here, we're gonna look there too, and hopefully, if we can help there, I'll do my best to help there too.
Yes.
All right, cool. So the first thing we're going to do is check like the upper half. I like to do that seated on the stool over here. So come on over here, have a seat facing the camera, that way. Your job, stay as relaxed as you can. And, excuse me, give me a heads up if anything I'm doing to you, whether it be exam stuff or treatment stuff, if anything I'm doing makes you feel worse or increases any discomfort, let me know verbally right away. I'll stop immediately. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
But I can't read your mind, so you got to tell me.
Gotcha.
Okay? Otherwise, relax. I'm going to go through my routine. Been doing this for 27 years, so this is not my first rodeo. So when I'm looking at your posture, just quickly from a seated position, shoulders look pretty square. But your head, you have a head tilt to the right. Okay. It's mild to moderate. Your head's tilting this way. Okay. Usually the side it's pulling down towards is the tighter side. So I'm suspecting the right side to be tighter, but I don't know for sure. Well, isn't the right side where you're telling me you're having your problem?
That's right.
So that makes sense, right? There's a correlation there. And as I feel down...
Actually, the pulling is on the left side. Like
of your leg, but in your shoulder blade.
Right,
The shoulder blade up top, it's the right side,
Right,
yes?
that's
Yeah.
right.
And as I feel the muscles here, which are called the rhomboid muscles and the medial aspect of the trapezius muscle, which is the muscle that's in between the spine and your shoulder blade, it's a lot more in spasm here on the right side than it is on the left. So that's a correlation too. I don't know if that's sore compared to this side. Do you feel a difference or no?
Yeah. I can feel it.
Yeah. So we'll look at that a little more in depth when you lay down on your belly.
Okay.
Neck proper is not horrible. A little bit of abnormal tension in your trapezius muscles, the lower neck. That's always there for people that sit too much. Okay, I want to see how well you're turning and bending your neck, right? Okay. So let me move your neck. I'm going to go slow. Okay. If it gets to a certain point where it starts to bother you, like causes any pain or pulling or abnormal pinching or anything like that, let me know, okay? So first rotate to the right. Okay. Actually, not too bad. That's pretty damn good rotation. Any pinching or any pain? Okay, go to the left now. Don't use your shoulders, just try the neck. Again, pretty damn perfect, actually. So tilt. Little bit of tightness here when you tilt. Feel this in here? This is all very tight, that ligament. Go to the right. Not as bad. See that? It's a lot looser on this side.
Yeah.
So my theory was correct. The head tilt is because you're tighter on this side all through here. Okay? Go backwards. Any pain, any jamming, any pinching in your neck?
None.
No. Any dizziness?
No.
Good. Get out of there. Now chin down forward as far as you can. Does that make anything pull here or even affect down here?
No.
No? Good. Come up out of there. Now I'm going to do what's called a cervical compression test. Okay. So I'm going to push down on your head a little bit to add some compression, mostly to the upper half, but sometimes it gets down below. Okay. When I push down, if anything feels worse, let me know. Okay? If any pain gets amplified, let me know. Oh, I popped something. Did it ouch or no?
No.
Okay. Now I'm just going to isolate one side at a time to get a little more specific. So come back a little bit, tilt to the left, stay there. Any pain?
No.
Okay. Come back to the back, go to the right, stay there. Any pain?
No.
Good. All right. I don't think it's actually in your neck. I think it's more down in here, and it might even be a muscular problem. Either way, we're going to work on it. Okay. Now I'm going to stretch your neck up, do a little distraction and / decompression. Okay. Let me know in general how that feels. Oh, I like that. It feels good. It feels like I want more of that. No different. It's kind of neutral, or I don't like it. Okay. Stay loose as a goose. Good. And come on down. How'd that feel when it was stretched up?
Yeah. I got a little bit of like tension, probably like decompression.
Yeah, like it felt like good, like you liked it, like it was beneficial, needed it. Okay, good. When a patient gives me that feedback, folks out there and for you, usually that's a cue or a clue that they're going to do really well with the actual the real decompression, because this is the ring dinger is like what I just did to you times 50.
Gotcha.
But in a good way. Gotcha. All right. Now let me see about your posture. Your forward head posture, because you're a desk worker, is pretty significant. I'm eyeballing it, so it's about 2 1/4 inches coming forward off your body. Okay. So your head's popped forward a lot further than it should be. This is where the hole in your ear should be. Okay. So this is where your neck should be. Okay. I know it doesn't feel comfortable right now because there's probably too much tension built up there. The good news is, for folks out there too and for you, since I've been doing the ring dinger and the full body adjustment techniques, a lot of patients, first visit, this can reverse by up to 50%. So I'm going to document that. In fact, I'm going to write it now so I don't forget. And then we're going to check it after the treatment to see if it made improvements. Very significant distortion in your back. It could even be contributing to your lower back.
Gotcha.
Because the weight of an adult head, I say this a lot, but it's important. I'm going to say it again on today's video. An adult head weighs about 14 to 17 pounds, like a bowling ball, right? It's supposed to be right on top of the body. And you're supposed to have a reverse C curve in the neck. And it acts as a shock absorber, and it balances, and it also absorbs a lot of the weight and coming down into the body. But to the extent that the head goes forward, some of this weight now is vectoring this way instead of this way, plus it takes out the curve in your neck, so you lose a lot of that shock absorbing capacity. And it stresses the heck out of this area. The muscles here have to work so much harder to keep you upright. And then it's all connected, don't forget. So eventually it can translate all the way down and even affect your lower back. So I look a lot and I focus a lot on helping people fix their forward head posture, because it's just gonna, if it's too much, it's gonna destabilize everything below. And when it gets corrected, everything else below gets more stable and less chance of relapse and problems. Okay. All right, I'm talking. Now I want you to go down on this table here, face down, put your face where the paper is, rest your hands on those little side rails. Get comfortable. Go ahead, I know you just hit the button, it's fine. Just don't hit the eject button. You're falling through the roof. Just making sure. You're good. Good. Get comfortable. Now I'm gonna do a really good eval of your lower back so we can get a feel for what's going on there while you're getting that sciatica. All right, first thing I'm looking right off the bat, I hope the camera picks it up. You have a pretty nasty torque in your pelvis. It's twisted to the right. Can the camera see that? It's definitely going this way. And also, yeah, you have a high left hip. I could kind of see it here. So things are twisted to the right and it's pulling up higher on that left side. Because when I look down here at your heels, you have what's called an apparent short leg on the left by about ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch. Very rare does a person actually have a short leg. And by your age, you would know if your leg was actually short. Some people are born with a leg shorter or have an injury where it stunts the growth, right? Is that you?
No, but
No.
I could feel it, like, I was feeling it, like maybe my hip is twisted or something.
Yeah.
Because while I was walking, I could feel like kind of limping, like very.
Yeah, like more weight is distributed. I bet I used to have this, folks. I might do this too because it's a pretty cool test, but I'm going to talk about it. Some chiropractors do this. I used to have 2 separate scales, and I would have my patients put 1 foot on one scale and 1 foot on the other scale and stand. I would tell them, stand what feels to you to be straight. And if their posture's off, you'd see oftentimes there could be like up to 10 or more pounds more on one side than the other because their body's shifted. So for you, that's probably what would happen if you stood on those scales. Your right leg would have more weight coming down on it than your left leg. Because tighter here, pulling up. Okay, now I'm going to do a couple orthopedic tests just to confirm. But I mean, I already know you're jammed up in here. But the orthopedic tests confirm it. And it's also a way that we can retest it afterwards to see if we're actually making a positive difference, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is just bend up your knees. Normal when people bend their knees up, you should just feel it getting tighter in the front of your thighs. But when I bend your knees, if anything here gets tighter or more pain activates here, let me know. That's an abnormal. And that basically indicates too much jamming and compression up where you feel it. So bend up the knees. What's going on when I bend it up and stretch it?
Yeah, I'm good.
Nothing getting tighter?
No, not on the back. But yeah, like you mentioned on the front.
The front of the thighs get tighter, but not the back?
No.
Okay, so that's kind of normal. Now I'm going to check the hips and the sacroiliac joint for proper range of motion. So basically, I want you to start with this left leg. Don't bend it at the knee. Keep it straight all the way down from here to the foot. Lift that up off the table high as you can. Okay, and go down. It went up pretty normal height, but it took a long time to lift. Did it feel a little difficult lifting?
Yeah.
A little tight here, pinching? All right. So we'll see about that afterwards. Do the same thing on the right. Lift the right side. Yeah, and down. That one went up good too, and it went up quicker, right? So did this side feel better than this side?
That's right.
Yeah. So you're definitely jammed up here in your sacroiliac on the left. Is there anything sore here when I'm poking down in your lower back? Nothing as I come up a little bit too? No? Okay. How about out this way? Anything sore?
Not sore, but when you push on it, I can feel like inside little bit of
Pinching?
yeah.
Like when I push here? Yeah. How about on this side? No.
It's good on right side.
All right. And these muscles here, which are called your extensor muscles or paraspinal muscles, much tighter here on this left side than it is on the right. So now as I go up the spine, I'm definitely feeling some tightness here in the right pocket between the spine and the scapula. Anything sore when I'm pushing?
No, not so.
No? Nothing? All right. Good. How about here on the spine itself? Anything sore?
No.
Okay, good. That's tender, I know, right? That's pretty jammed up.
Yeah.
So this, your right side of your neck is way where, feel the difference?
Yeah.
Nothing really here, but feel all those bumps in there? Yeah. So this could be contributing to this.
Okay.
And also, this is what's causing your head to tilt to the right, pulling down on this side, because this is all jammed up. Your right side of your neck is very compressed, and all these muscles in here are way tighter than they should be. All right, so you definitely have chiropractic issues. Nothing showed up for safety, so it's safe to treat you. I'm feeling good about this being the right thing for you and helping you. So basically, I'm ready to get started on the treatment if you're ready.
So do I.
Good. And Zach should have went over the fees with you when you were onboarding, right? You're clear about the fees.
Yes.
It's $320 today for your initial visit for the full package.
Yes.
If you need to come back for follow-ups, the price goes down to $220. As long as there's no new symptoms or no new injuries walking in here, because then by law I have to do another big exam and then I charge for that. But if you're just following up for the same condition, I still do a little mini exam, but I don't charge you for it.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, rest down. Stay here. You get rested, relax all your muscles. I'm going to start you here and do some massage just to loosen up the tight muscles so we get a better release when we do the adjustments. So just stay as relaxed as you can be. I'm going to do the rest. Is that sore here when I'm doing it on the left?
Right, yeah, up, yeah, right, yep.
Yeah. And that, feel that in there? If it's too much, if I'm doing too much pressure, you let me know. Good. All right. Little warm up before we do the big stuff. So come on up off this table. Take your time. Don't rush. No jerky movements. Jerky movements are not good for back problems. So come on down. Head here, face up. Yep. Good. Keep your hands up on your chest. Now, I just got to line you up properly on this table to get it all set up properly. So I have to feel the top of your hips. Okay, so slide down like 7 inches. You're too high. Keep going towards your feet. A little more. Right there. Perfect. Yep. Now, I'm raising. You just rest. I'm raising up the table first. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now the table's going to raise up your knees. Okay. Just let the table do it. Try to relax and let them bend as it comes up. And if you feel, what it does is it rotates your pelvis this way, flattens out the curve in your lower back. I went too high. And relaxes it, so it makes it easier to release down here. Good. Okay, now we got to put those pins in there really tight here above your hips. Good. You okay with that? Nice. All right. Now, give me your hands back to me. This is not the treatment. Just making sure there's no slack. Good. All right. Now, I put the towel around your neck, but it really doesn't go around your throat. Gotcha. It grabs the back of your skull like this, and your jawbone like this, and pulls like this. Okay. My hands are too small to get a good grip, so the towel gives me better grip, so I give a good pull. Your job, keep your teeth touching and stay as relaxed as you can. Okay. That's it. I'll do the rest. Bend up your neck and come down. Good. Good. You okay? Remember, keep the teeth together, but don't bite down too hard. Okay. I'm getting a good grip first, making sure I'm getting around this collar. Collars mess with me sometimes. Good. Okay. Relax. Stay loose as a goose. And boom. Holy mackerel. That was huge. Just keep breathing. I felt that one. All the way, you feel it?
Yep.
And that's the ring dinger, my friend. Yeah.
I felt it.
Yes, sir. Oof. That was major.
More like I really needed that.
Yes. Good. I love to hear that. That's music to my ears. That's definitely not what you got at the other chiropractic office.
Yeah. No, definitely not.
No way. Any pain? Was it painful or just pretty intense though?
Yeah,
release?
It was just intense.
Compared to the other way of getting adjusted, how much more did that release? You know what I'm saying? One pull, wham, the whole thing. Yeah. See what I mean? Yeah. I'm not trying to be like an elitist. I'm really not. But it's just the truth. It's facts. One pull released almost the whole spine with one boom. Yeah. Now, before you get up, I want to do a little more in the neck. Stay relaxed. Stay loose. Good. Clunk. Relax your shoulders. Good. Nice. Let me see. Yeah, you're good. Good. Okay. Done here. So when you feel ready to get up, take it slow, and the best way to get up when you have a back problem is not do a sit-up. Roll sideways, let your legs come off first, and then bring your upper body up like this with the least amount of bending forward. Okay. And if you need help, let me know. Yep, that's the best way to get up out of bed when you're... Now, stop for a second and bring your attention to your body. As you're standing there, what feels different?
Yeah, I can feel like a little bit of release and like my whole spine is boom.
Yes, that's the perfect description of a proper decompression. Gotcha. Good. All right, great. Walk around a little bit. Let's see how it feels walking. And then, excuse me. And then when can you tell anything different walking?
Yeah, I'm more relaxed.
Yeah.
But I can still feel that intensity near my spine, like that pulled up intensity.
Oh, the good. Good. Okay. Yeah. Good. Okay. So when you feel ready, go back on your belly here, and we're gonna retest those positive orthopedic tests, see if anything changed on the test results. And then we're going to do more treatment on this table. So the first thing is that twist is completely gone. So, and hopefully you can see in the pelvis how that's neutral now. It was twisted. I forgot which side it was twisted to. It was twisted this way, right? Yeah. So this was the higher side, but now it's pretty damn neutral. When I look down here, your heels are even. So not only did it take out the torque, but it took out the unleveling. So now it's level here at the hips, and it's not twisted, it's neutral. So that's good. It's lined up like it's supposed to be. And the shoulders too were pretty good. Yep. The shoulders had a little twist, and they're pretty neutral too. Now, remember when I bent up the knees? You said it was pulling? Did I? Did you feel it here? No, when I bent it, you said it was just here, right? Yeah. So there's really no need to do that one. So now we're going to do some more releasing here by doing what's called the drop technique. Push down, but I need you to line up. So slide down about 2 inches towards your feet. Right there, good. Stay relaxed. I'm dropping the belly. This is going to pop up. And when I push down on you, it's going to go boom. So just stay relaxed. We're going to do more releasing here. Do-do-do-do. Good. Very good. 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 All right. Got a pretty damn neutral spine. Let's do this test now. Keep it straight and stiff and lift this one as high as you can. Go. Good. And down. It still went up, you know, the normal height, but it looked like it went up easier and quicker. Yes. So it feels easier to lift and less pressure here? It did. Good. That's what I'm looking for. Same thing here. Lift. And down. That one was good to begin with, but it feels okay? Nice. Awesome. Okay. We're going to stop here for a little while. We're going to work up this way. Okay. So slide up a little bit towards your head. Not too much. Right there's good. Good. Now we're going to work on the thoracics and the upper. Good. Good. Nice. Good. Oof, that was major. It still feels like it's bumpy, but is it less tender in here than before? No, I feel less tender. That's what I'm looking for. Good. And it moves better. Yeah. And the muscles are less tight, so it's improving. Let me see. I want to see if I want to do one more release there, if it goes. Look up a little bit. Stretch to the left. Just let your neck stretch here. Relax your shoulders. Good. Back in the middle. All right, good. Perfect. Now, roll over on your back when you're ready. Face up. Notice how it feels moving around. When
easier.
Easier? That's what I'm looking for. Slide down about. No, actually, you're good right there. Okay. So bring your arms out like a T. This is going to release the front of the shoulders and the ribs so that your shoulders come back more like this rather than like this. Stay loose. Turn this way a little bit. Good. Good. Nice. All right, rest your hands wherever you're comfortable. Okay. Now, we're going to do a little tug at the knee, possibly release the knee joint if it needs it, and more up in here where it definitely, could use it. Just give me a loose, floppy leg. Drop it in my hands. Heavy and loose, loose. Relax, let it go. Let it go. Nice. Slide up. Did you feel it release?
Yeah.
Good. Now we're going to do the toes. Pop, pop. Good. Now we're going to do the ankle. So I'm going to do a little pull at the ankle. Nice and relaxed. Bingo. Major. Now we do the same thing here. Drop it in my hands. Just let it go. Heavy and relaxed. Heavy. There you go. Slide up. I felt the knee that time on that side. Good. Let it go loose. Ba-boom! I think they heard that in India. Okay, now we're going to do the ball and socket in your shoulders. Bend it this way, just this one. Stay relaxed. Let it go. Good. Good. Coming around. Stay loose. Good. Nice. Okay. How does it feel down the leg? Did anything change feeling the sciatic down the leg?
Yeah, it changed. Like more like I don't feel anymore. Like whatever the number 3 I told you.
Yeah.
I don't feel that number 3 as of now.
It's a 0?
Yeah.
Good job. All right. Come on up from here. Also notice how easy it is to get up. We're almost done. We have a few more things to do. Have a seat back here. Face that way. We're going to finish off. We're going to do the elbows, the wrists, the fingers. Then I'm going to recheck your forward head posture, see if that improved.
Okay.
And then we'll be done for today's treatment. We'll talk a little bit about it. We'll sign off and say goodbye to everybody who's watching. Drop it in my hands. Heavy and loose. Good. Relax your wrist. Good. Let it go. There. Loose. Loose. Pull. Got it. Good. Rotate a little bit towards me. So I have this elbow. Yeah, rotate. Drop it. Loose, loose, loose. Let it go. Heavy. Good. Floppy. Let it go. Wrist. Good. Nice. Let it go. Pull. Pull. Good. And done. Very good job today.
Yep.
Come have a seat here. We'll talk for a second. Say goodbye to the people out there. So I usually ask, but you already told me. So the pain was a 3 when you came in. It's a 0 now?
Yeah.
That's good. Good reduction. I'm writing it down post-treatment. And you don't feel much down the leg right now?
No.
Excellent. Okay. So my measurement said you did very well.
Thank you.
Does that mean that's all you need? I don't know at this point. It could, but most probably, based on your history, you might need a few more visits. But how you know? Wait a few days to let this heal and repair, and then make a final decision on how you feel.
Okay.
If you feel great, like there's no issues whatsoever, you might, you could be okay for a while. If you feel partially better, but there's still stuff hanging around, but less intense, that probably means this is right for you, but you need a few more follow-ups if, you want to get it really better and stable so it doesn't come back right away. Okay? If you have soreness, I recommend putting ice, applied ice wherever it's sore.
Okay.
Do not do any applied heat for like 24 to 48 hours, only ice.
Okay.
Try to keep your activities to a minimum so that you don't interfere with the healing process as much as you can.
Got it.
And if you get any flare-ups or any symptoms that you're not happy about, it does happen. It's rare, but sometimes it happens. And usually it's part of the healing symptoms. But if it's something going on and you're concerned about it, reach out on the text line to Zachary. Let him know. He'll tell me, and I will, as soon as I get a break from directly treating a patient, I will call you and we'll just do a phone check-in to make sure you're okay.
Sure.
Got it. All right, you did, in my opinion, you did very, very well.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions or anything you want to say?
Yeah, no questions, but this is something I like. I really needed, and if anyone if my friends, if I get to know if they have any back pain or back issues, I would definitely ask them to come here and get
Well,
treated. Definitely.
I appreciate that. I'm glad you had a great experience. That makes me happy. It makes it worth getting out of bed when I'm tired and cranky and getting here to see all you people.
I feel more like I'm reincarnated now.
You have more energy flowing because the spine is the main energy circuit of the body. So when that gets released, more life energy is definitely flowing through your body.
Sure.
So that's great. All right. If you need anything from us, just reach out and I'll do my best to help you to the best that I can. Let's say goodbye to the people out there. So Dr. Eric Herman, the Guru Chiropractor. Peace and love to everybody out there. If you're watching this video and you're like, I feel like I have problems too, and that looked like something that could help me, go with your instincts. If you want to come see me, I'm in Central New Jersey, Edison, New Jersey. The best way to get more information and to book an appointment is go to my website. Guru Chiropractor should be flashing on the screen right now if you're watching YouTube. There's a book now button on there. Click that button. It asks you for your name, your cell phone number, and your email address. Hit send. It goes directly to my assistant. He reaches back out to you via text, and you guys work out questions. And if you decide it's right for you and you want to book an appointment, he'll help you get an appointment. He'll give you directions. He'll get you all set up to have a successful visit like this guy did right here. And if you come, I personally promise you that I will do my very best to help you like I did with this guy here. So let's say goodbye to everybody. Have a great fall. Enjoy everything out there, all the holidays, Thanksgiving and Halloween, and the nice crisp weather. And if you need anything, reach out. I'll do my very best to help you. Guru Chiropractor, peace out.